How is everybody doing? Who is awake? Let's see who's up. So it is late Saturday night. How are you doing? It is September 1st, and a lot of you probably had a great day. I'm assuming you had a great day. A lot of you are probably celebrating because it's a holiday weekend. And so maybe you're out and about, maybe you're with friends, maybe you're up late, whatever it is. But I thought I would pop on here because I did not do a Facebook Live this morning. And it's September 1st. We're supposed to set goals. We're supposed to get focused. And we're supposed to share what we're doing. And so I wanted to come on here. Hi, where are you tuning in from? How is everybody doing this evening? And I would love to chat with you just simply about goals, how to get focused. What is your focus for this month? I'm going to tell you what mine is. It's kind of scary, but my husband has challenged me in something. And we're going to talk about the reboot. So first things first, where are you tuning in from? How is your evening? We are back in Minnesota. If you follow me on Instagram, we were in Phoenix for 2 days. And we're back. Yes, we're all over the place. Our family is taking another journey on Monday, a crazy adventure. I may share it, I may not. Who knows? I don't know. I was trying to decide if I was going to put it on social media or not, so we will see. Okay, let's dive into goals. It is September 1st. So what I love to do on this page is just offer you the opportunity to have an accountability place, whatever that is, because oftentimes there are so many people that want better, whatever that better is for you, whether it's a better mood, or you want a better body, you want to feel better, you want to eat better, you want to look better, you want to have a better relationship. I don't care what it is. Everybody's got something that they want to strive after. Oftentimes, we have a lot of things that we're like, I wish all of these things could be better. And so usually when January comes around, people set their New Year's resolutions. What happens though is they set way too many things, and they've got this and this and this and this and this, and what happens by February is they forget about all of them. And so what we like to do here is, if you're brand new to the Keto Mom page, welcome. Hey, share where you're tuning in from. But what we love to do is every single month go, hey, what is your one focus? What is the thing that you are like, this month I'm going to drink this amount of water, or this month I'm going to eat better? And what does better look like for you? Are you going to eat? Are you going to track all your macros? Are you just going to try to eat better? Are you going to eliminate all potatoes, or whatever it is? Like, be specific. Is your goal to go to the gym? But what is specific? 5 days a week, 3 days a week? What is it? And so my encouragement to you is this: if you need accountability, we welcome you. Check in here every single day. I'm going to do a video probably in the morning or something inspirational in the morning, and then in the evening, just to see how did your day go. Check in. How did you accomplish your goal? Was there a challenge? Did you come up against something and you had to fight through it? And I love the fact that there are so many great people on here. So I would say, every time somebody checks in, scroll through and see if somebody has the same goal you do, and go, hey, I'm doing the same thing you're doing. Maybe friend each other on Facebook, get to know each other. This is a community. This isn't just me. It's my family, my husband, and my kids, and all of you. And so what am I going to do this month? Do you want to know? Yes or no? I'm assuming you're shaking your heads. So I'm getting back in the gym. I've been working out at home, and there was a period of time where I was not doing very good as far as consistency with my workouts. And then we were in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, we were in Lake Havasu. And my girlfriend, or our friends, got us up at 4:15 in the morning, and we had to go do stairs, like 800 million of them. And I was like, that was a good kick in the butt. And I loved it. It was really hard. So I'm excited to get back onto a workout routine consistently, not just dabbling here and there whenever I want to. But that's not what I'm focused on this month. I can do it. I've already built the muscle. I just have to get up and do it. So once you do something for a long enough time, you build the muscle. You know how to do it. Then it's just this, right? Is this going to get in your way, or are you going to go after it? And so we're going to talk about, my goal. What am I going to do? So I've talked on here before how I wanted to write a book. And I've kind of brainstormed over the last, probably summer, right, babe? 6 months, he says, I've dabbled with this. You've been working on it for 34 He thinks my book has been in the works for 34 years, but that's not true. And so,
it's right, because you're 35.
Because I'm 35. I'm going to write a book, but it's going to be a little different than what most people think. It's not, I've been reached out to and asked to put a keto cookbook together and all these keto things, and I'm like, hey, this is great, but I'm not an expert. I'm a passionate mom and a family. Like, this is what we do and we share our life. But there are a lot of things that I've realized. We've got 4 girls, and so what I'm challenged by my husband to do every single day is I'm going to speak my book. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to do it chapter by chapter. And just take the title and teach about what's on my heart, and maybe we'll turn it into a book. It really has to do with parenting and children and the pursuit of better, but teaching our children. Because what I've realized is I'm guessing everybody on here is adults that are watching me. And how long does it take us to learn something new, to accept something new? Maybe you never do because you're too stubborn. But what we need to be doing is we need to be teaching our children before they become adults how to pursue their better. Or we need to be teaching our children about food and money and how to value their time. And we need to be teaching our children about what are some of the topics, babe, there are so many things that we're just not teaching our children properly in order to raise them up to be successful adults. And whatever they do with their life, right, it's ultimately our children's journey. But there are things that we could do better as parents. And so my book really has nothing to do with keto. I'll probably dabble in there some food things of how to help them on their health and fitness or health and wellness journey. So anyways, long story short, I am dedicated and determined, and I'm going to be doing a chapter 1 through 31 video, and we may turn it into a book. That's kind of my idea. I speak better than I write. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm committed to. That's my one thing that I'm building a new muscle on this month. What are you doing? Like, what is your goal this month? Have you thought about it? Do you have goals for yourself? And if you don't, start dreaming. What do you want in life? Do you want to feel better? Do you want something for your family? Or do you want financial freedom? Or do you want to go on a vacation? What do you want for your family? Write it down and take the action steps it's going to take to get to what you want. Okay, I hope everybody's having a great night. Lastly, really quick, I'm going to, I just want to walk everybody through the reboot so they know what this is, because I've had a ton of messages, and we were in the airplane, in the airport. We got home late. We grabbed our kids, and our friends asked us over for a bonfire, so we just got home. So all of you who have messaged me, I will get back with you, I promise. And this is what we were talking about, the reboot. So I'm just going to go over it really quick. For those of you who want to join us, you can purchase the 60-hour keto reboot from today until September 6th. Then you cannot get it again until October. This is a 60-hour kit. It comes just like this. And what you're going to do is we're all going to do it together. If you decide to get this kit, it helps for a couple things. A lot of people like something like intermittent fasting, or they might try to do different things like that when they're on a lifestyle, right? I like to talk about a lifestyle. This amplifies that. So this is for anybody who may have maybe reached a plateau. And you want to know something super interesting? I heard somebody this weekend, we call it a keto mixer, and we were with probably 30, 35 people chatting about ketones and ketosis on Saturday. And this girl said, hey, I've reached a plateau and I'm not quite sure what to do. And our friend Chris came up to her and he goes, that's amazing. And I was like, oh, why? And he goes, that's amazing because you've successfully been able to teach yourself and to be able to stay at some place without gaining more weight. Or you've successfully made it to this spot and been able to sustain it. That's awesome. And I thought, that's a great way to look at it. You've reached a plateau. That's fine. Look at where you're at. Now, if you want to get past a plateau, you're going to have to switch something, right? It might be lowering your calories. It might be joining the gym a little bit more. It might be doing this 60-hour keto reboot. So a lot of people love this. This might be for people who are just starting their health and wellness journey. This is for somebody who maybe has been eating keto for a year and you're like, I just want to amplify that. I don't care where you're at in your journey. If you want to do it, join us. With this kit, you get to be plugged into a private Facebook group where you're actually taught and you get to hear from the ketone experts. And so it's a phenomenal group, thousands of people. We all do this together. I believe it's the second Sunday in the evening that we start in September. If you can't do it on that time through those Monday and Tuesday, I'll help you. So really quick, in the kit, you get some tea. And this is how you start your evenings. So you're going to drink tea and you're going to go to bed. This has ketones in it. It helps you sleep. This is the first night. You start on a Sunday night. Then Monday, you're going to wake up and you're going to drink your Keto Max. This is what I drink every day. I talk about it on my page. You're going to drink this. This puts you into ketosis in under an hour. Then you're going to eat some. You're going to eat some capsules. you're going to take your capsules. This is called Signaling OS. It helps with longevity, DNA repair. There's lots of things. If you actually go to KetoMOMReboot.com, there's some videos, there's some verbiage and writing that explains all of this as well. And then for your lunch and dinner, and this is what you do for 2 full days, you drink your broth. This is like bone broth. So this one tastes like a salted, this one's my favorite. I drink it cold. This one I drink warm, tastes like Thanksgiving in a cup. So this makes up your entire kit. So a lot of people go, well, I don't get it. You don't eat for 60 hours. So you start on a Sunday night if it works for you, or if you need to do a different night, I'll help you through it. And then you do the 2 meals and the drink, and then you've got 1 more caffeine-free drink before you go to bed. This is your entire system for 2 full days, like 2 solid full days. You do not eat, you drink all of this. Now, what do you do before and after? I encourage people, and I'll walk you through this if you decide to join us. If you want more information on the reboot, you have to get it from the 1st to the 6th, otherwise it's gone. You can't join us till October. They only have a so amount before they sell out. You can go to KetoMOMReboot.com and you can grab it. If you want a friend to join you, I would say it is way more fun to do it with a spouse, do it with a neighbor or a best friend or a mom or somebody. So I would say tag somebody below and say, join me in the 60-hour keto reboot. If you've already done it, invite somebody to join you again because it's really, really powerful and yes, you can do it more than once. So we've had this available since February. We've done it every single month. So have so many of you because you feel so great. So we've talked about why you'd want to start this. I'm going to tell you how you're going to feel when you come out of it. There's a lot of people that go, wow, it's not like it's easy. It's a mental game, right? Because you've got your electrolytes. You've got everything that your body truly needs so you're not like falling over feeling like you're dying. You might be hungry, and if you're cooking your kids' food, you're going to be like, I need to chew something. This truly helps you understand the power between, like, food does not have to control you, you control food. This helps you go, wow, I was really eating a lot of food because it was just a habit. Like I walked into the kitchen and I decided to eat something, or I ate the extra food on my kids' plates, or I ate because I was emotional. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And so there are so many distinctions that you have because this helps mentally go, wow, like I've never felt better. It helps you go, I really spent some time focusing, and it helps you, I'm not going to waste that. And it helps you just start and really kickstart your next journey of your health and wellness, your health and fitness. So if you want this, I would say join us. We would love to have you. We love it, and we love to help you through it the entire way. KetoMOMReboot.com. If you're just popping on, we're starting the accountability again. Go back and watch the replay because I shared what my accountability is going to be every single day. And I think that's it. So I would love for you to, if you like this, share it with a friend, share the video, post where you're tuning in from. It's a Saturday night. Does anybody have any questions? Like Q&A? I mean, I'll give like 10 seconds. Q&A. Hi. My kids are sleeping and I was really tired, and I actually am really tired. We traveled all day, but I would totally love, I've never done this. Like if you've got any, am I doing the reboot?
How many times have you done it?
Why did we do it? Okay, we're doing the reboot. The first time was the hardest. I think I ate something that I shouldn't have eaten before. So here's a big distinction. You don't go and binge on food the day before you're going to do the reboot because it makes it harder. So I challenge people to eat your keto, your low carb, your keto-ish. Eat the best that you can before you do the reboot because it's going to make this even easier. And then when you come out of it, we're going to help you eat better as well. What is my goal? What is my goal this week? I'm going to work on a book. I know, weird, right? But my book is going to be through video. So instead of writing it, I'm going to speak it, and I'm going to speak it on a live. Will it turn out? I have no idea. Am I super thrilled about it? Not really. But has it been challenged to me? Yes, because my husband said I've been talking about it and I need to do it. And if it doesn't turn out, is it a failure? No. Guess I just tried something, right? Can you drink anything? No. So they say this, if it's not in the kit, you must omit. Isn't that cute? So there have been, I'm going to give you a couple things about the kit. Everything that you need is in this kit. Now, there are some people that will drink black coffee because they swear they need it. If you do coffee, you just do not add any dairy. There's no dairy during the reboot at all. There are some people that drink like lemon water. And I think that's about it. Now, I have had people that go, what in the world is a 60-hour keto reboot, and why would I not eat for 60 hours, right? So I have had people that split this into two. Like, you're going to get the best optimal whatever it is, because I'm not the ketone expert. Go to KetoMOMReboot.com and listen to the experts on there. But yeah, it's going to put you into serious ketosis. Like, it's going to get into stored fat burning mode. You're going to feel great. It's not easy. It's a simple kit. You're going to follow the directions. I do have people, I just talked to a lady this weekend. She goes, you know what? She said, I'm so busy and I'm on my feet all day long. I wanted to do the kit, but she goes, I made it work for me. And I thought that is awesome, because that's how you need to do everything in life, right? This whole comparison, social media, like, don't compare yourself to anybody else. What works for you? So she said, I split it up. She said she did it in 2 different increments. And so she said I could do a 24-hour fast or a 12-hour fast reboot, and it helped her still feel great. If you intermittent fast in the mornings, you know how great, and the longer you do it, my husband does it. And he's like, I feel better if I get up in the morning, drink coffee, drink his pure therapeutic ketones. Like, he doesn't eat in the morning, he does his intermittent fasting. So I had a girl that turned that into this for 2 or 3 days. So yes, if you can do the 60 hours, I'm going to push you and we're going to do it. But if you need to do what works for you, then that's okay. Oops, I didn't mean to scroll my finger in front of there. Is there any other? Hey, babe, do you see any other? He's sitting on the couch.
When you say don't mess up good for perfect, what does that mean?
Don't mess up good for perfect. Okay, we love to say that. And that kind of goes along with that lady that I talked to this weekend. Don't mess up good for perfect. Oftentimes people think their kitchen has to be stocked perfect, or they've got to have the perfect shoes and workout equipment, and everything has to be aligned just right before they start. No, you have to just start. No different than this challenge or this reboot kit. Like, start. No different than checking in on the accountability and picking one thing to focus on this month. Start. There's never a perfect time, and you very well could make up excuses for the rest of your life. Don't mess up a good opportunity. Don't mess up good for perfect. Period. Done. That's it. We say it all the time in our family. Good, better, best, right?
Michelle wants to know, does it taste bad?
Does it taste bad? Oh, no. Well, everybody has their own taste buds. I drink this every day. So, like, this is powerful. I've posted a lot about this. I'll just post another video link that explains a 5-day experience in my comments, so you can watch that. This is raspberry lemonade. It tastes phenomenal. You can't taste the capsules. I prefer the apple tea over the chocolate tea. Some people prefer the chocolate tea over the apple tea. Everybody's different. I love the broth. This legitimately tastes like soup. It tastes like it's like Thanksgiving in a cup. And then I love this one. Just tastes like
People don't like Thanksgiving.
salted caramel. Steve, my husband says, what happens if people don't like Thanksgiving? Ugh, who doesn't like Thanksgiving?
So it tastes like a soup.
Tastes like a soup, like a broth. Tastes like a broth. You drink it warm.
So if you start on...
Do you want to come over here and join me?
No,
Because you want to know something? Husbands can do this as well. There's a lot of men that do this. Do not let your husbands get by. You tell them to join you.
No, I'm just
He's
asking
sitting
you
over there
questions.
telling me what to do. Okay, what?
So Heather wants to know. Heather wants to tell you that she's
We're doing
gonna
Q&A
start
if
working
anybody has a question.
out. Heather's gonna start working out.
Okay,
And
Heather's
she's curious about,
Heather's gonna work
meal
out.
plan ideas.
Meal plan ideas. Okay, Heather. So on this page, it's called KetoMOM, but not everybody here eats super strict keto. In fact, one of my girlfriends on here that just popped on is a vegan. I just stayed at her house, and that was fun.
She's plant-based.
Oh, she's plant-based. Sorry. Sorry, Danny. Plant-based. This is what I love about this community. Good, better, best. And it's what works for you. I love to walk people through one meal at a time, one day at a time. That's how we did it in our family. So when my husband went strict keto, we didn't. I said, okay, let's start with breakfast. And we got our breakfast ready. We got the cereals out. We got the bagels and all of those things. And then we started, and I said, girls, bacon, eggs, or sausage. And that was their option. Once we felt good about breakfast, and we'd sometimes dabble with keto pancakes or things like that, then we moved on to lunches, and I just stopped buying bread. So we would do lettuce wraps, and we would do leftovers from the night before, and we would do, yes, we eat deli meat. I mean, if for those of you who don't, I'm sorry. I mean, I like deli meat. You can get nitrate-free meat. Good, better, best, people. Good, better, best. So ham, cream cheese, pickle roll-ups. Go to Pinterest and type in keto lunches or low-carb lunches. There's lots of things that you can eat. Suppers, we just got rid of the potatoes, the pasta, and the bread. We ate a lot of meat. I cook everything in Kerrygold butter. I love butter. I love avocados. So I would challenge you in this. When people hear high fat, low carb, they dive into eating a ton of fat. I love it if people back up, work on your water intake, work on dropping your carbs first, and then slowly implement adding in some good fats so your body's not overwhelmed and crazy. Again, I drink this every day, so I love this. I mean, I'll just say, like, if you want to know more about this, post a 5 or 10 below. I might as well. I mean, I could post a video here. I drink this every day. This is my mom fuel. Yes,
What's
I talk.
5 or 10 for?
So a 5 or 10 day experience is you can actually try a variety of these flavors. We've got lots of them without committing a month to anything. So we've got a raspberry lemonade, I love heart tart. I love Maui punch. We've got a chocolate. We've got an orange. But what this is this is what I drink every day. This is what I drank for the last 3 years. This is what got me to where I am today. I didn't start with the strict keto diet. My husband did, and then I followed with learning one step at a time, which I prefer most people to do because then it makes it a lifestyle, like longevity. Like our family's here after 3 years and we're still going because of what we've been able to accomplish slowly, baby steps. So if you want to try a 5 or 10 day, post 5 or 10 below, I'll get that with you, or I'll just send you some info and you can read, watch a fun little 4-minute movie. And so that's super powerful. But the 60-hour keto reboot, again, it's only available for the next 5 days. Okay, any other Q&A questions before I let you go? How do you track your macros? Good question. If you're brand new and if you're just starting, you could do a couple of things. MyFitnessPal is a really easy tracker to use. Or you could just go type into Google and type in keto calculator. Doesn't matter what you do, but MyFitnessPal, I tell people don't dive into the 80% fat, 15% protein, and 5% carbs right away. I would say this, and this is super fun. Go to MyFitnessPal, track all of your food, and track it for a couple days of what you think is healthy, right? Like track I've got to be in ketosis. I'm pretty sure I was under, because I hear this all the time. I don't track my food, but I'm pretty sure I'm under 20 carbs a day. Track your food, right? At the end of the day, hit the nutrition button and you'll have a pie chart and that will show you where your fats, your proteins, and carbs are. So you go, I know what I'm eating, and then it's going to tell you, it'll either tell you one or two things. It'll say, wow, you're on point. Like you've got this. Maybe you've got to make a couple tweaks, or it's going to go, ooh, I didn't have a very good judgment of that. And then we'll help tweak it. But track it for what you think is a good option. And you can look, I always say the tip is to flip, right? So if you don't know, flip over what you want to eat and go, holy moly, this yogurt that everybody says is so healthy has 28 grams of sugar and carbs. Do you think I should eat that? This orange juice has 36 grams of sugar in it. Oh, but it's healthy sugar. Okay, so that's how we tracked our macros in the beginning.
During the reboot, can they drink anything?
I already answered that. My husband's reading me the questions from the couch. He really should come over here and chat with us, right? Don't you think?
No.
For those of you who are like, your husbands should join you on this journey.
We need them to share more. It's at 50. It has to be at 200 for me to hop on.
Oh, my husband said there has to be 200 viewers for him to hop on. He won't hop on. He said he's movie star material. So if you ever want to see my husband, we'll have to start sharing this video, right? Somebody's laughing at me. You know what? It's late. I'm going to let you go. I didn't even mean to talk this long. I legitimately want people to know, right? Steve is movie star material, people. You should see him. He might even be naked. You don't even know.
Come on now. Shut that off.
I should turn the camera around. He's totally not. Okay, I appreciate you all. We are going to do the September accountability. I'm going to verbally write a book. I don't even know what that means, but I'm doing it, right? Starting tomorrow. I have a question for you. Would you like me to do it here, even though it's not about keto, or do you want me to do it on my personal page? And for those who want to come follow me, you can come follow me. So if you think that I should do my chapter book, my Facebook Lives here, you should just tell me that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go and do it on my personal page, and you'll have to come follow me over there. Lastly, if you want the 60-hour keto reboot, you've got to get it before it's done. If you want a 5 or 10 day experience, shoot me a 5 or 10 below. I appreciate you all. I think you guys are all amazing. And that's it. So have a great night.
They say
Do it here.
I think you should do it.
It makes me nervous.
I think you should do it.
It makes me so nervous. You wanna know why? Because it's different. Like, I'm used to talking about ketones and ketosis and like my family, but this is like outside of my box. This is like, I think I'm more afraid of people being offended, of like how weird we are, how normal isn't working, not how weird we are, but like I kind of have some really, what's the word when like you've got like a set mindset on something and you don't really waver?
Well, I mean, I would call you stubborn.
Steve would say I'm stubborn. I wouldn't say stubborn about these things. I feel like I've got direct, I can't even think of the word. There are a lot of things that I'm super vocal about, let's say that. And there's a lot of things that my kids will hear me talk about that I'm like, oh, no. Whether it's the power of their words, whether it's how they dress, whether it's modesty, like we say modest is hottest. Honestly, everything that's going to be talked about in this chapter Facebook Live book is solely for our children. It's to hopefully verbalize something that I can teach them now so that when they grow older, they can be stronger women, or they can have a different view of themselves and not listen to the world of what the world says they are. It's who God says they are. And it's really my goal is to teach them to be able to think for themselves, to be able to be strong in their health, their decisions, to respect their bodies. I'm trying to think of other things, like to respect each other. There are so many relationships that are broken and torn between siblings and parents, and like there are so many things that they have to know, and they have to know it now. So that's what the book is going to be about. What is it going to look like? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. So that's it. That's all I've got. I'm starting tomorrow. What are you starting with? What are your goals? What are you checking in on? I'm going to let you go because I could ramble all night long, and I do have to go to bed. So I appreciate you all. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.